Capricorn. So this will be your reading for the Lionsgate portal. That was on August 8th. So basically, we've been dealing with these energies since July 26th. And it was kind of like climbing up until August 8th. And now we're kind of like dropping into this roller coaster. So let's see what the Oracle card has to say. We have to simplify. So this Lionsgate will light or enlight the places in your life where you need to simplify things, whether it is your career, your relationship, your hobbies, your ways of doing things. So there is a more simplistic approach to take. And this, we have the Hierophant, and this Lionsgate portal will open up to all this. There is a mastery of the elements that you've been trying to take control upon, whether it is a contract, you're trying to master contracts in your life, or marriage, anything that is paper related. And I just want to tell you that if you try to listen to your little voice within, you'll know the answer, you'll know the approach to take to these things, right? So you're extremely guided, and possibly you're even being told the approach to take, the simplest way of seeing things, of doing things. So I have the impression that you're extremely guided through this Lionsgate. It's just a matter of, are you willing to listen? Because you're quite stubborn. So, and you don't really like to be told what to do, right, Capricorn? So it's a matter of, do you want to listen to this little voice within, or if you want to listen to your mind? Because there's big movements and shifts that are happening. And I feel that maybe your perceptions of how things should be done right now will change. So there is this new approach that is coming in. Maybe it's in your way of communicating things. Maybe you have a way of communicating that is more complex, that needs to be simplified. Maybe you'll receive a letter that will set up the table to new beginnings as well. Sorry, there was like 10 that fell. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Hierophant. There's a big rooting as well. So you're being asked to root yourself in order to be capable of listening to your guidance. Maybe there is too much noise surrounding you, and it makes things extremely difficult to hear things. So maybe that you're in this constant noise, and you cannot listen to yourself. Tell me more about the Hierophant, please. Thank you. You're being asked to rest. This is exactly what I was telling you, right? So you're being asked to rest and to know that you have the resources within and without, right? These are pentacles, so these are physical things. So you have all the resources possible to be capable of moving forward. But I feel that grounding yourself, like really walking in nature, walking in a forest, doing some hiking, will really bring forward what makes you happy. So it's really about taking the time every day to just rest and digest, which I have the impression that maybe you haven't done in quite a bit. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse that fell onto the Eight of Wands. I have the impression that moving forward could be also leaving people behind, right? So maybe the simplest way is to let go of this partner. Maybe the simplest way is let go of these friends that are just dragging you down and are preventing you from moving forward. So you're being asked to not necessarily collaborate with people while you're in this big transition. You're being asked to act solo, right? To bring this charisma forward, to bring this passion forward, and to really shine. This will help, and it's gonna help you to speed up things as well. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse because you're tired of competition as well, right? So we're not competing anymore. We're well aware of the next step to take forward. We're well aware that no matter what, we will climb up that mountain. So there's no more competition. There is no hierarchy anymore. The world is your oyster. I like that say, like the world is your oyster with the sun. This is big shift. This is not nothing. And I feel that you're ready to take upon the world, and you have this great power at manifesting things as well, because you are capable of seeing, and the focus is definitely on you. So it's possible that this Lion's Gate is really bringing like the spotlight onto you. I feel that maybe you've resolved some conflicts as well. Things that were a little bit more difficult to navigate. Thank you. And you're finally capable of telling your truth, capable of expressing yourself. You're mastering the communication skills that you need to master. You know your own truth, and you are willing to say it. You are willing to bring this. It's funny because this card of the Strength card is so gentle. Like, she is not forcing onto the bear. The bear is coming to her. So I feel that this is exactly what will be brought to you, is by expressing your truth, by showing your clarity. Then you're also capable of showing a delicate version of yourself, where ego is not in the way, where it's leadership, it's power. And when I say power, not in a tyrant way, right? It's power, it's a gentle powerness, it's a beautiful leadership that is being brought to the table. It's beautiful. A bear could be significant too in your, like in the next few days. You could be seeing a bear, or maybe just take a look at the bear as a totem animal. We have the King of Cups. I don't think that you're there to express your feelings. I think maybe this is the next step that you'll have to accomplish, right? Is to be not only in your truth, not only a master at communicating, but also to be able to give your heart out. Being extremely emotionally intelligent. I think that this is the missing step that I'm seeing here. We have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, it's really like putting oil onto the fire, right? So I feel that maybe there is a disconnect between your heart and your mind, though, that is still happening. And this could add like fire onto the oil that is already burning. So just pay attention on how you are expressing things this month. It's going to be interesting, and I feel that balance is key. So say less, mean more. Hope this helped. If you want a private reading with me, the link is in my bio. See you later.